Well, I need to get back on the system, I think.
Matter of fact, if Mr. Mike is doing the thing, if you want to do scripture reading in July,
Yeah,
you just tell him I'll do
and
then you
yeah,
just
and I
be
can I
there.
can tell Mr. Craig too, so that way if there's ever a day where the person didn't show up, you can just throw me in June. And I did the offering thing a time or two, which is a little bit uncomfortable, but I might want to do that at some point.
See, that's where us getting there as late as we do is a problem, because if you're not there
Yeah.
earlier on, they're going to assume you're not
I
coming.
want us to start doing more with the church, but it's hard to get out of habits once they've formed. But
You know what I do on Sunday mornings after Daddy leaves?
what?
I get out of bed and I go eat my cereal and I drink my coffee and I read the paper.
You don't come see
And
me?
well, yeah, of course, if you're home. Yeah, I'm saying if you're not home. And then I usually tidy up the kitchen, load the dishwasher, take care of the litter box. We just do
Or
stuff
Dicky?
like that. I get Daddy's medicine ready for the next week and just have a little quiet time.
Mm-hmm.
If I have time, I do my scripture reading. It's funny, I do better on my scripture reading. I do my scripture reading. I read the Bible every day of the week, but I don't always read it on Saturdays. I mean, I have my thing I'm doing, but it's like, well, I read it before I go to work. I think I read yesterday, too.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't have that much time at home, when it's just me. And that's kind of, I kind of need that. One thing I'm going to regret is I've done very little work this weekend. And I'm
Uh-huh.
like, oh.
Well, I think what you just told me makes me feel better that there is something sort of spiritual in a way in nature about that time. You're using it, you're putting it to good use. So I guess it's not a bad thing what I'm hearing about that. So, about not going to Sunday school.
Well, the thing is, like, for me to go and sit in there through Sunday school and through preaching, it's hard for me to get as much out of preaching. You know what I mean?
What was that?
Because when you're there for a whole hour for Sunday school, then you're just sitting in the same place. It's a
That's
lot
true.
of sitting.
It is a long time, and I hope that maybe our church can kind of grow a little bit in that way in terms of having, I don't know, just change that a little bit, make it so,
Ow, but what, bud?
I don't know, maybe have the break in the middle a little bit longer, or have food, or just more of a lounge area. It's just people need to recharge a little bit before you head into the next session.